going to go in the bin, so it doesn't really matter if it's intact or not. There we go, look at that. That is going to put a touch stigmatizer that we can throw in the bin. And this is centrifugal. Right, will you come up? Right, there we go. Right, we can put you in the bin. Oh, this is the internet tech. Well, that hinge can pop on. Oh, there we go, look at that. There we go, right, this lid's going in the bin. We don't need the keyboard on this thing because the power button is on the side. Now we need to unscrew every single screw we see and just take all the plastic stuff off it. Yep, the screws under there. Screws under this one. Yep, okay. Alright, one coming out. Let me open this primary one. Oh, that was like, oh, okay. Look at that. Oh, there's actually a hard drive in there. There's no bad or the best building system, but it's not the worst obviously. You know what, this one actually fit in the car. I think I was going to have speakers. I might have to put an SSD in there actually, because the car's going to be shaking around a bit. Right, yeah, so let's just unscrew. Oh, okay, loads of screws here. Will it work or will it screw it and start to house fire? So the first thing we need to do is take the CPU cooler off. Before we put this on, we need to see sort of where we can put the pump. Alright, we can put this way because then we've got loads of room here, I think. So we're going to put that there, and then what? We might have to make an external reservoir and just sort of cable tie it onto. Yeah, actually, let's do that now. Here we go, we can use these green cable ties. That'll be fine. Yeah, you know what that'll do. Alright, there we go, reservoir's on. In the description of this cooler, it didn't really say what size these holes were. So I got some 6mm tube, and it turns out it might be a bit bigger. So we have to put this in hot water and then just slide it on. It's going to be like that, isn't it? So we can snip it about there. Hopefully that's right. We should be fine. Now let's put this end in there. Try and clean it up. Some tweezers. Well, I've got another idea. We're going to put this over some wire cutters and then hopefully this can stretch it. Yeah, look at that. Alright, we're sliding on. So now that should, yeah, alright, that can go straight to the reservoir. Can we mount it up here? So this is the drill we're going to be using. It's a 400 watt D1 one. It'll drill for, we're talking 5 mil. Let's mount it there. I mean, we could screw it down. Before we mount this, we need to first connect some hose to it. So if you haven't noticed already, this hole is too big for this hose, which is why we have some flex tape. And also I might have chopped a bit of my sister's garden hose off. So we're going to mount the water pump that way. Now I'm hoping this isn't going to leak. That'll do. I reckon we snip the hose sort of here. Now let's see if we've got enough hose. So is that going to slide all the way in there? Yes it is, but the reservoir is moving. I reckon we just drill straight into the PC, put a wood screw and hopefully it goes down. Should we centre punch it first? Yeah, let's do that. Don't know how well you can see that, but it's a bit mixed there now. So now let's try and screw this thing in, hopefully we don't slip. Oh, we are denting the case. I did general a hole out here for the Henry Hoover. The case is now going out. We can fix that. Is that fixing it? It's not as bad as it was. There we go. Hopefully the turn will still work, but we should be alright. It's not as burnt, but still it's a bit, but we should be alright. Should we just flex tape it down? Yeah, we probably cable tie it actually. Just thread that through now. So now we need another hose to go to the CPU cooler. So this side tape is just water up the pump, and now we need to sort of make an adapter so we can fit this onto it. And we're going to flex tape that on there, and then we're going to flex tape that on there. And well, hopefully that works. We need to mount it whilst the bracket's on. Alright, this time we're going to hopefully do it straight. You know what, that'll do. That's straightish. Straight enough. Now we can clamp back here so this bracket doesn't slide up. And now we've done that, we should probably estimate the distance between this thing and the reservoir. So if that goes in there, and then what, this cooler's going to be about here. I reckon we can chop it off about there. So let's just snip that. Now we need to bring back the hot water, which it's not even hot anymore actually. Never mind. Is it going to go on fully? You know what, that'll do. We are also going to cable tie these connections so they don't come off. And also because I'm going to be using it at high temperatures for a future video. That's if the computer survives it. There we go, that'll do. That's snippy there. You know what? That's good. That'll do. Alright, so now we can peel off the flex tape. Now let's align the hose. Right, so literally we're just going to snip the side of it. Should we snip a bit more off? Yeah, there we go, and then just crush the hose into it. We might as well snip all this excess off. Hopefully you can see what's going on. But so now that this is flex taped on, and the tubes are sort of in there, but this ain't in the CPU yet. Should we test for leaks? Actually, before we do that, we should probably secure this thing down. So let's just loosen this clip. So I'll speed it this way so it's sort of harder to pull out. Let's wrap it around it actually. And then we can just tighten it. So that'll do, that looks like that's holding. Wait, I reckon we can shove this in here as well. And now let's mount this 400 watt drill, secure it onto the, there we go. Using the same cable, and shove it up the DVD drive window. I think this is working. We can give it a test run. Fill this up. Right, so when the pump is on, the hose is going to pick up most of this water, so we might have to add some more whilst we wait for it to bleed. Put this right at the bottom. Put the exhaust hose in, I guess we'll call that one. And now, let's see if it works. Is it going the wrong way? I think it's going the wrong way. Do we need to help it? Shall I suck on this end? Okay, it's coming through. Why is it not doing anything? There seems to be an air gap somewhere in it, I think. Okay, I am just now drinking dirty water. Unless the reservoir needs to be higher than the pump, that might be the issue. Pump seems to be leaking. Okay, it's leaking all over the power supply. Why is the pump leaking? It's literally all over the power supply. You know what, it is working though. That is a slight issue, because we now have a wet power supply. Looks like we're going to have to get a fish pump. I'm going to take a picture to return this. Alright, so we're going to have to take all this stuff off, and then, well, we'll see when we have a fish pump. Just got this water pump. This thing costs about £8.50, something we can probably find for it cheaper. And because this is a bigger pump, we sort of need a bigger reservoir than this, which is why we've got this bottle. I mean, it's pretty much, what, almost twice the size? This is a pump that you'll find in, like, caravans and stuff like that. You literally put it through a container of water, wire this thing up to a tap, turn it on, and then it pretty much just spews water out. Now, the only downside of this thing is we do need to wire it up. So we're just going to connect it to the power supply of this computer. I think set it up to 12 volts, so we'll probably tap into these wires, and it should be alright. We also are going to have to use a bit more flex tape for this tube. Let's just tape it around. You know what, let's snip it up here. Then let's put another bit of tape around this tube. Now, hopefully that won't move. Wait, let's try blowing into it. Alright, we need something to clamp down there. So we're going to steal the Jubilee clip off this thing. Now, realistically for water, we should stainless steel clips because these don't rust. But now we should be alright. Slight problem. That's a bit of a clip by that one. Alright, I guess we're going to have to use some cable ties then. Right, let's just cable tie this connection. Let's try blowing into it. There's still a slight air. You know what, that's fixed it. I'm blowing into it and there's no air coming out. Alright, so we've sorted that issue. Let's leave a bit of sample on it, just so that the water doesn't spit out. What are these things called? Like cable clamps? No, they're not clamps. So I don't know what this is called. So now we can secure this onto the PC. That'll do. It doesn't have to be perfect. As long as it doesn't look like a very good, it should be alright. So now we need to wire this up to one of these into base. Right, so I'm assuming this is like positive and negative, and this is also positive and negative. So we're going to connect the brown to the red and the blue to the black. Hopefully it doesn't blow up. Maybe. The worst thing that happens is the pump just explodes or something. But, oh, I've just ripped the... that is an issue. I've just ripped the whole wire. Well, twist and tape it. You know what, if we snip the red wire, we might as well snip the other one. Twist these two red ones, and then we can twist these two black ones. But now we can do the same to the wires on the actual pump. Let's get some electrical tape on it, just so we don't short them out for each other. Alright, now we can wrap the tape around it. Oh, you know what, that'll do. That's wrapped around it. Let's first get some water into the pump, but let's also put the exhaust thing down there. We're going to use this stuff. There we go, just absolutely soaked that. Might as well add a bit more water. Just gonna highlight to you, but the water level's not up to there. Now let's plug the PC in, try not to knock over any water. Oh, alright, turn the PC on now. Look at that. It's pumping. Look at that. That's actually working. It's not even that loud, to be fair. Alright, let's turn this PC off because it has not got a CPU core. Now we know it works. I was not expecting it to work that well. Let's turn the thermal paste off the CPU. Now we can clean